Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife's palace is allegedly in serious anarchy as Oba Femi Babatunde Ogunwusi and Oba Dr. Akande all of the Giesi ruling house exchange blows over Blublo and Queen Naomi. Now, who is this Oba Femi Babatunde Ogunwusi? Oba Femi Babatunde Ogunwusi is alleged to be a relative to the Ogunwusi's family, a king's man that is so well respected, a king's man that makes good decision, a king's man that is, part of the, king makers, okay? But from Giesi ruling house. Now, Dr. Akande Sir happens to be a kingmaker as well, who is also from a ruling house, who is said to have been based in the UK, like for a very long time. He's been in the UK because he had one ailment that kept him there. He's been going through treatment for a long time, and now he is better. He came home. And instead of him to come and thank God and praise God for deliverance, he came to come and fight. And right now, his fight is for Blublo to return back into the palace of the Ooni of Ife, that Giesi cannot renege on his promise, and that this is not going to continue working like this, that if Giesi is not ready to go on with that promise that he had made to these families, that Giesi should leave the stool, as we are hearing allegedly, if this report is true. Now, this is happening because the said Giesi made mention of the fact that he does not want Blublo again. And there are just two women that Giesi is said to have said before that he does not want to have stuff to do with again. As we are hearing, they say is Blublo and Ife. Does he have a reason for saying this? He has a lot of reasons because of all the things we have heard, even here on social media, that these women have been doing to Giesi. If that information is true, because it's important to always bear in mind that these are all rumored, speculated, and alleged information. And I do not live in the palace of the Ooni of Ife, neither am I related to the Ooni of Ife or related to anyone who is related to the Ooni of Ife. These are all information that are, making the rounds on social media. And I always say to Daylight, whatever you get on social media, take it with a pinch of salt. We are hearing that Oba Babatunde Ogunwusi and Dr. Sir Akande exchange blows over this issue. Oba Babatunde Ogunwusi is saying that Queen Nami must return back to the palace when she wants to return, that this was all they employed to get Queen Naomi out of the palace, because everybody knows the reason why they don't want Queen Naomi back is because of the fact that she is basically using prayers to shield Giesi from all his adversaries and everything. And they don't want her back because they want Giesi to be out there. They want Giesi to be prone to attack. They want Giesi not to have that shield. That spiritually and otherwise, that even the gods put Naomi in the life of Giesi for a reason. And that is what they have been fighting. That they fight the poor girl Queen Naomi has been fighting is not her fight. The fight is Papa is Giesi's fight, as we are hearing. Now, the reason why they are insisting that Blublo must come and stay in the palace is because they know Queen Naomi. They have known Queen Naomi from the day that woman walked into the palace. They know that the woman is orderly. They know that the woman, her word is her bond. Whatever she says, she stands by it. The woman doesn't like crowd. The woman says she cannot cope with all this otherwise right there in the palace. That with the way things have gone, even though when she started with the Ooni of Ife, there was was nothing about polygamy, that she and the Ooni of Ife, they had a word, and Kabiyesi had promised her that he does not do polygamy, and that was why she agreed to marry Kabiyesi. But the way things have turned out to be now, knowing that Kabiyesi has been under a lot of pressure and he is king, most times he will make decision not just for himself but for his kingdom. And so Nami now said, okay, I can stay with you, I can marry you, but I am not going to be in the palace with anybody. You can marry any woman you want to marry, do whatever you want to do with them, but it's not going to be that you will marry us and put us together. I will not agree, because I never signed up for polygamy and I would never sign up for it. Now, it's important to know that people have, a personal constitution that guides them. And Olori Naomi is one of such persons with such constitution. She has decided that polygamy is something that she doesn't want to be a part of her life, but she will stay if the women will, if Kabiyesi will not put them together. Now, what that means is that if Kabiyesi insists that these other women will stay in the palace, Nami will not come back. And now, it's important for people to know that Nami is not the one making this decision. It's Kabiyesi's decision, because Nami has an option. Her option is not to return back to the palace. Now, Sir Dr. Akande is insisting that Kabiyesi cannot renege on that promise that Blublo must stay in the palace. Babatunde Ogunwusi is saying there is no law, no single law in the Ife land, even in the royal history of Ife land, that states that, a king must marry wives and put them together. A king has a right to put his wives where he wants them to stay. And any woman who doesn't want to stay has the right to leave. And so they say that is what Babatunde is saying, and Sir is saying that Oni has no right to renege on his promise. Now, Sir Akande is said to have been that man that fought Oni tooth and nail. He wanted the stool to go to his own family. As a matter of fact, he wanted to be the one who would be on that stool, or if not him, he wanted somebody, maybe his son, or all of that. They say this man brought out 3 of his sons to come and contest that position, and he was also contesting the position until the day that the Ogunwusi family won and Kabiyesi became the king. The man was still fighting, and he has never stopped fighting. The only thing that made him to stop fight was that sickness. Now he went and he waited. God healed him. He has come again. He has started. That he has been the one behind all of this and causing the whole problems. He has come back, and he is insisting that Blublo must return back. And Babatunde is saying Blublo can never return back, that Blublo should stay where others are. And they say the thing, escalated such that almost come and see Baba, they just the exchange blow, kitwai. The Baba, they now so that they hold Baba for ways. This Baba, they say I no go agree. That Baba, they say I no they agree. Now we say if House of Assembly people feed, representative that they exchange blow, how come? This one a small thing now. It's not a small something, no. They say this is what is on ground right now. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.